Running a light on your gun is deceptively hard, or is it deceptively easy? Either way, on the surface, it seems easy enough. If you can't see, turn on the light. If you can see, don't turn on the light.
We don't turn lights off.
However, after taking a 2-day Surefire Low light course, using their new Surefire 300 Turbo series of lights on pistols and rifles, I realized it's easy to oversimplify. But when you talk to someone who knows how to really use a light on their gun, because they spent a large part of their life looking for people who were also looking for them, you quickly realize you don't really know anything about running a light on your gun. That's where Colion comes in, or as I like to call him, Tactical Santa Claus. On the surface, he seems like an unassuming grandpappy, but as the saying goes,
see, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Colion is an OG in the gun world. You know those VTAC barriers that you see on your gun range and the ones in my videos? Yeah, Kyle made those and a bunch of other gun parts and accessories that you probably own and didn't realize they were his. Most importantly, Kyle spent over 21 years in the United States Army, with over 15 of that in the SFODD Delta Force.
Before you finish watching this video, a word from our sponsor. Have you ever thought about making a living in the firearms industry? If you enjoy gun repair, ballistics, and learning about firearms, Sonoran Desert Institute's online courses might just be a good fit for you. To find out more, visit sdi.edu or call 480-999-4767 today.
As someone who carries a gun everywhere he goes, I committed the cardinal sin of forgetting to bring my guns. I literally had all of my guns packed and sitting by the front door, and when my ride to the airport showed up, I forgot to bring my gun case. Luckily, Surefire had a rifle and handgun outfitted with their new Turbo series of lights for me. Surefire's Turbo series is kind of nuts. The Turbo series of lights places more of an emphasis on candela than it does lumens. Candela is how much light is being directed in a particular direction, and lumens is the total amount of light the light source is producing. From my perspective, the Surefire Turbo series light output looks like a medium rare steak. Soft white edges but with a hot white center. The soft but still very bright edges light up things near you, and the hot white center of the light is like a laser beam lighting up for miles. It was crazy how well the light just punched through windows and any object with even just a hint of opacity. It was like watching the Hulk running through a forest. We started with the basics of the light on a pistol. Any monkey can flip the switch on a Surefire light and start shooting. However, drawing and presenting your gun, using the momentary on pressure part of the switch, and get your hits is the real challenge. With using a light on your gun, the goal is to use it to see what you need to see, get your hits, and then disappear into the blackness. No matter how many times I do it, shooting around cars is always a nerve-wracking experience for me, especially when doing it at a course, because I never want to be the guy that accidentally shot the car. That said, shooting around cars in the dark and only having the light on your gun as the only source of illumination to identify and hit your targets shows you real quick how important that light on your gun actually is. That said, using the Surefire Turbo series lights was a bit of a cheat code. Remember the soft white edges I told you about earlier? Well, that part of the light lights up everything immediately in front of me, so I could make sure I was clear of the car, and then that hot white center basically acted like a homing beacon on the target, showing me exactly what I needed to shoot at. After the pistols though, the big boy toys came out. I just want to say that running a light on a rifle with a pressure pad is so damn satisfying and so much easier than a hand. Right up until Kyle brings out those damn tack barriers and then tells you to shoot through the smallest, lowest hole on the barrier. Nothing makes you feel like a tactical rock star though, like shooting in and around vehicles with a rifle. Then you watch yourself on the playback and realize you look more like a low-rent, low-budget cover band than you do a clandestine tactical operator doing operator things while operating operationally. But let's not kid ourselves. As much time as we all spend in our cars, the chances we'd have to use our guns to defend ourselves while in a car aren't exactly impossible. Things got real when Kyle broke out the simunition guns and started teaching us how to clear rooms in the dark. Let me say this. After the simunition portion of this course, I walked away with one thought. My goodness, it takes a serious amount of balls to walk into a dark building looking for someone, knowing there are people inside trying to kill you with more knowledge of the room than you have. Okay, maybe it was two thoughts. The second thought is, unless there's someone I truly care about inside, I'm not clearing any buildings anytime soon with or without a light.
All right, grab your gear there. Let's talk about this a little bit.
Right now, there's a culture war against the Second Amendment, which is why I need your help spreading our message to counter their message. You can help do this by leaving a comment, sharing this video, and click the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion, it was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to purchase your AR-15s are essential, I will not comply. I am the militia, the new Draco design, and your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirt. Click the link under the Keep America Tactical in the description section of this video. Or if you're watching this on mobile, tap the small triangle on the lower right-hand side of this video and click the link in the description.